Hello, 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 everyone. Grab my mic here, 1 second. There we go. There we go. Now I can hear myself better. Wonderful. Thank you so much for joining me, everyone. Let me see if I can correct my microphone here and getting all kinds of crackles on here. Okay. What is going on with my mic? All right, everything. Nope. Hang on. Okay. There we go. Wonderful. My goodness. Everything's falling apart on me today. Trying something new. All right, we're bringing it back. There we go. Now everyone should be able to hear me. Goodness gracious, that took a little bit of time. Sorry about that. This is the first stream that I'm trying to make use more of the digital audio workstation through Ableton. And yeah, my audio gear, I don't know what the hell happened there at the very end. But you should have heard a little bit of our sound. So I'm going to go ahead and kick us off with a new piece of music that you guys haven't heard to kind of set the stage for what Francisco needs to accomplish. So let me go ahead and click this button. Effectively, where we are today, Francisco Fultz has survived 2 months, 5 days, 19 hours, 701 Zeds killed, with our favorite weapon being our bare hands. Now, we have established our camp. We are at Camp Fultz. Fultz, we established at the beginning of last stream, we decided to finally give ourselves a name here. We've traveled many, many miles. All the way up the Kentucky 60. Nearly lost our life at this gas station. Established a safe house right outside of Riverside. And raided probably the first quarter of Riverside. Francisco Fultz has a long way to go. But he has returned back to Echo Creek, the town from which he first started. Trying to find a place to call home. And Camp Fultz is that place. All right, you should all be able to hear the game now. All right, well, thank you for allowing me to entertain you just a little bit with some of these sounds that I've got lined up. Like I said, this is the first time that the Digital Audio Workstation has been piping absolutely everything through it. So bear with me as the stream continues and we continue to build up our technical prowess here. But yeah, Francisco Fultz is the character. We're sitting here at Camp Fultz. I'm gonna go ahead and move this mic back just a little bit, so that way I get good distance from it. We established our little Operation Long Road here, that we have an opportunity to do a whole bunch of different side quests that we have created, because we are the owners of our own destiny here at Camp Fultz. Now, we left off with an extra car and some gear right outside of our camp that we have. And the shortest distance between 2 points is a straight line. So rather than drive my car all the way out here, I'm going to walk myself in the morning to that extra car, and we are going to go ahead and bring it alongside the butter that we have back to Camp Fultz, where we're going to begin working on more of the long-term goals that we have for our survival here. It is important that we end up preparing for the winter, because the winter is coming, my friends. It truly is. Now, I'm going to just try real quick, and we're going to see if my spooky voice works when I flick this on. So we're going to turn my normal voice off, and we should hear Francisco's inner demon. 1 second.
Just the end is here. I would like to make use of some different sound effects throughout our series. So we will find some extra time to make use of these later on.
Okay, there's enough of this silliness. We got to get going on actually doing stuff for the stream here. I've just been spending my entire day kind of figuring this out. Thought it was fun, so thanks for letting me entertain you for just a brief moment. But we're going to get going. Our character needs to rest. It is a little bit chilly outside. The tides are starting to turn. It's 63 degrees. And I would like to be able to get my bed in there. But can I turn this off? Yeah, okay. Where's the bed? The bed. All right. To catch you guys up as well, something new that we're accounting for now are mods. So I took some time to make sure that the mods are actually running through the stream, or running through the game this time, where I had downloaded the mods, but to my infinite wisdom and regret, I failed to actually load them in. But now we have the mods loaded in. We got some bait. Morning time is a good time to fish. Gotta equip it with both hands though. Let's see if Francisco can get ourselves a fish in the morning here. Now our fishing is level 2 and probably 2 1/4. But I was practicing last night, just kind of trying to work through getting some fish so that we can survive a little bit longer. Yeah, my guy's cold. It's 55 degrees. So let's go put a jacket on. I don't think that this is going to end well for us if we do not. All right, let's go get our clothes. Just a little bit cold outside. Yeah, our clothes are inside. Let's go grab them. Now, how is the generator doing that we have set up? It's at 50% fuel. Ugh. All right, we're gonna put our denim on. We'll wear our leather coat, dry us right up, warm us up. We're gonna plop our fishing rod back in our garbaggio as well. Yep, so now you're gonna see some global containers. You're going to see containers within containers. We're actually gonna be running into RVs that exist out in the world because the mods are actually loaded this time. Because I was being silly and apparently installed them, but I forgot that I had to do this special workaround where you like click load and then load them in. But we've got our fridge working now. It is a shame though that I feel like we're going through a lot of gas. It'd be nice to get a larger container. Try fixing my mic just a little bit more here. There we go, now it's not in front of my screen. But yeah, it would be nice for us to get a little bit more inventory space too. Oh man, my backpack. Gotta gather my bearings all over the place. Yeah, there's my hiking backpack. We're gonna put that on our back. All right, what do we need to do now? Are we still not wearing our leather bag? Our leather coat, let's put that on. Let's put our long johns on. Yeah, that should keep us warm in this weather, which it looks like it has. Plop these in here. We lost our hatchet that I had here, unfortunately. Alright, I'm gonna move some of this stuff into the kitchen. Alright, our frying pan, we're gonna leave this here. There we go. Holding this in our hand. Alright, cool. Now we can begin to make more of our adventure. But yeah, now you can see the first aid kit and you can grab stuff without having to dig and pull it out and do all that stuff. We also do have a home inventory now. You can see everything and where it is located thanks to the mods that we have in place. Now, I did dig up all of the compost and bad stuff that was here. I foresee our fish being able to hold this stuff for now. I'm going to turn the generator off. Left it on overnight. We're gonna go get going to find our left behind car, and I should have the fish fillets. Yep, I got 3 of them. 3 of the fish fillets. Now, I want to find more like mud and stuff, so let's see if we can do... There's berries, there's crops, wild plants, trash, herbs, medicinal plants, mushrooms, crops, berries, animal tracks. I guess I'll keep the search focus off for the moment. I do want to find more clay. Yeah. Put our tusks in here. Oh, wow, geez. Yeah, we want, as part of our mission here that we're doing, we want to get our foraging to level 9. We really do. Would be lovely, wouldn't it? Welcome, welcome. So Francisco Fultz, for everyone that is just joining in, he's been alive for just shy of 2 months now. And we've established ourselves a little camp. I like to call it Camp Fultz because our character is Francisco Fultz. Having a good old time living out in the wilderness, but Francisco does not want to just live, he wants to thrive. We're not talking about just any basic survival here. Oh, sweet, we get a bell pepper. Tucking it away, boys and girls. All right, we're gonna discard the bad mushies. All right, and now this is where I'm gonna right click and do the walk to maneuver. So if you do walk to after right clicking, your character's gonna take the shortest distance between those 2 points, which means that you're less likely to get scratched walking through trees. Ooh, yeah. Our almost level 9 foraging is serving us quite well. Love it. Yeah, there we go. And this is what else we want. We're looking for clay. We'll take the wild food when we see it. Mushrooms we can turn into a soup. I hadn't even thought about that. Oh, these tusks are going to give us a decent amount of XP. 119 berries. Yeah, we got berries. You want berries? We got berries. You want garlic? I got garlic. I got the fries that'll cross your eyes. I got the burgers. Man, I just got burgers. Need about 900 more experience. But yeah, might as well go on a nice walk in the morning here while we're finding all of this stuff. Oh, another guy getting shot out in the distance. Full to bursting. I love it. All right, we got some hemp dogbane. Ooh. Now we're getting fruits and stuff. Yeah. See, the fruits of our labor here, we can make use of to try to trap animals. Oh, we're so close. We're so close. Give me more clay. Oh, worm. Also a big fan of the worm. Just all the wild food that we can gather. This is why foraging is such a powerful tool. Those pine cones. Where are they? Okay, you can use them for tinder. I love that you can see the different growing seasons for these things. Habaneros, May, June, July. Growth time 101 days. Oof. It's a rough time out here for Francisco, trying to grow stuff. Agriculture is not inherently his best skill at this moment in time. And if I can get us just a couple more pieces of clay. Oh, peaches. Peaches, peaches, peaches. More radishes. Dude, it's time to cook me up a salad. Are you kidding me right meow? It's too tasty to pass up on. Ooh, more pine cones. We got here more berries. We're gonna be level 9 in no time. Tobacco. Make some smoky plants. Hello, hello, Plasmid. Welcome. I once again spent an unreasonable amount of my day today working on my audio stuff. So now it's even a little bit more crazy. I got everything piping through Ableton, so I can click little buttons, and I've got my pads and stuff set up so I can use sends. Oh no, what is this? I'm out of breath from picking up things off of the ground. Oh, it's too realistic. Oh shit, we're about to hit level 9. We're about to. Is it? We can do it? Level 9, come on. Cockroach. Oh, it's so close. We need like 30. I'm contemplating PTO for tomorrow. Weekends never be long enough. I know, story of my life. Oh! We did it. 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 Lovely. Got that flint nodule. How exciting. How exciting. How exciting. How exciting. All right, well, now that that's level 9, I mean, I'm gonna keep my eyes peeled for the clay and stuff, but I can't waste my entire time picking up every little thing that I see. I did want to get that to level 9 though. If I can find, now I probably have 16 pieces of clay. I think I need 4 more in order to build the kiln. It's a good thing I get like passive experience from discovering things as I'm walking past, but really, I mean, I can't keep exhausting myself. We got some wild habaneros, mushrooms, peaches, radishes, a little bit of tobacco too. But we're doing our backcountry survival here. I did try to do a little bit off stream yesterday, and to nobody's surprise, as I was hitting those baby trees, like I was speeding up time, and I broke probably maybe 7 to 10 of those trees, and then my hatchet broke. The handle broke, so no more chopping that stuff for now. And at least discard the things that I don't want to pick up if they're going to give me a lot of experience. We need 9,000 XP? Ain't no thing. Not a problem. Not even worried. If I could just pause time and have an infinite amount of time to just chill, that would be great in my real life. We got some limes. Oh, just need some gin. Mix that gin and some lime together. No, not gin and wine, gin and lime. I found some lime. Ooh, lemongrass. Lemongrass, I think. Does that help you with... Where the hell is it? Minor food poisoning. Days until rotten. 9999999999997. Interesting. Interesting, interesting. Broadloaf plantain seeds. Yeah, if you're out here drinking gin and wine as a combo, I think we gotta have a separate conversation. That's a disgusting combination. What's a guy gotta do to find some more clay out here? It's only freaking raining. Yeah, today's number one increase in quality that I have focused on. As I said, I've been trying to kind of increase things bit by bit in quality, stream by stream. So Friday was the first time that we had introduced going through my digital audio workstation with my effects rack that y'all should be hearing now. And this is the first time that I am streaming with hardlined internet going directly into the computer that is doing the streaming. So hopefully we don't have any dropping of bit rates. Yep, and I have 0 dropped frames at this point. So that's awesome. It's not just traveling on Wi-Fi. Great. And I did end up having to increase the delay to the video because I got a couple more pieces of audio running through here. Okay, I don't want to fight this guy because I am rather highly exerted. Ah, foraging, man. Guy was not happy. Am I gonna slow down walking through this? Yeah, I'll cut through. I just didn't want to get noticed. Please tell me you didn't see me. I feel like he did. Okay, we're good. Sweet. Now this other truck, it's all the way over here. Shouldn't have any problem finding it. All of the mushrooms. Bro, there's just too many goodies out here. Finding sticks. What is this? A fountain cup? Nah, I'm good. I just need more clay. Hey. Now, some of the other things that I've added to try to kind of spice things up along the way, I've got a couple of different voices that I'm able to tap into for Francisco here. Some digital voices that are going through the workstation right now. So if I move one of these down, my normal voice will go away, and move the other knob up, and you should hear a deep demon voice.
So this should be the deep demon voice.
And then we're back to normal. Our car should be right over here. But yeah, figuring out audio routing and getting live audio production working, holy goodness, there's a lot of learning involved. But I've got like different instruments set up right now. I've got all kinds of different knobs that I can tweak to try to make it a little bit more entertaining. And then the Stream Deck should get here later this week. When is that getting here? Do I have any idea? Let's look at the shop app. My Elgato. Well, it just says it's on the way. Oh, my guy's resting here for one moment. I'm not able to provide the tracking details. Well, that must mean that it should probably be here in the next, 3 days. Something like that, I believe. All right, now that we have successfully retrieved this vehicle, I do think that we have some empty gas cans. We got 3 here. Let me take this to the gas station that we have access to. So from where we are, yeah, it's going to be easiest to go down this road, around the bend, go up, and then up into town. Or, no, we can go up this road. We'll go out, make a left, go get gas that way. Here you go, Francisco. Yeah, I chopped up a couple of those trees and then my hatchet ended up breaking. Look at the road, man. It's getting harder and harder to even see the road as the grass shows up. Hello, friend. Goodbye, friend. Composter. Oh no! Yeah, that's something that happens. Come on. Okay, this is gonna take too long. Come on. Fall to the ground. This is where you succumb to my machete. Thank you very much. Nice. Alright, any other friends? No. Alright, let's get our charcoal grill put into the car. Put it in the trunk. Yeah, it can actually fall out. Fall out of trailers. Be able to survive the night though. We'll make it through. All of these damn baby trees. It's my worst nightmare. What did I tell you? I said things were gonna start getting worse. Definitely the foliage coming in here and really making me have to work for it. Now I added the 10 years later texture mod, so the texture pack should be on here. But definitely we're not playing the gameplay of 10 years later. This is 2 months later. We're gonna fill up this car with excess gas in a space that I know is safe. Make sure that I keep my eyes. Dude, is shit falling out of my trailer? I hope that I didn't lose more stuff. No, okay, charcoal grill's still in there. I'm gonna keep it a cool 20 miles per hour. I feel like I'm either hitting stuff or things are coming out of the little rinky-dink trailer here. But yeah, what I was saying is we're gonna get this to the gas station that I already have a Jenny set up at, refill this guy, and then we can start doing some upskilling. I think that, I mean, we definitely wanted to bring a generator up toward Riverside. I don't think there was anything else worth taking over here at this point. Kind of gotten all of those books. All right, now we're gonna be on the outskirts of town. No big deal for Francisco. Ooh, come on. There we go. Yeah, there's a place in Riverside that I do want to go take a look at that has been annotated, that it might be a survivor home. I got extra fish in the refrigerator back at Camp Fultz. Ooh. Couple of friends there. We'll take care of them. Bam. Get out the way. Dankeschön. Straight up to the gas station. Pop these guys at the car on the way out. I think that was my starting house. All right, and here is the gas station. Turn this guy on. Refuel from the gas pump. Now we were completely full fill up on these gas tanks. This is taking a lot of gas. All right, let's grab from the back here all 3 gas cans. Plop them on the floor. Come on, I would like take fuel, fill all of the gas cans. Thank you. Never have too much gas. And to store up on that excess, man, I was thinking about like taking some garbage cans or, you know, barrels if I can find them, fill it. Yeah, like that type of barrel right there. I think I might be able to fill that with gas. But I don't know if I'm going to be able to move it. That's the only thing. Oh, yep. All right, now let's go into the bed of the truck where we can put those gas cans in there. All right, and I think I can take that last one too. Plop it. Oh, no. How much does it weigh? It weighs 10 point something. Well, I'll put this one in the trailer then. All right, so we've collected our gasoline. We can turn this Jenny off. Let's hop back in here. Move to the front seat. All right, taking a look at the map. We had a lot of friends that way. Oh yeah. So we might have to end up sleeping here for the night. Oh shit! Is there grass is overtaking this place? Bro, my guy is holding too much. Let's drop some of the stuff. Or let's put some of the stuff in the trailer. How about that? All right, we're gonna try to prioritize moving some of these things. All right, so pine cone can go, or tobacco. I'm gonna move all of you out of my hands. All right, from the backpack, what we got? We can move, there's garlic. My God, I just brought all of my stuff. Move, these plantains. Aids recovery from wounds when applied as a poultice. Yes, let's move all of those into the trailer. Got that flint nodule. There's our clay. Move that in there. All right, the rest of these guys. All right, can start eating some berries. We're gonna eat another fish fillet. One day until it becomes stale. Yeah, we're tired. Should be full to bursting. Yeah. Hell yeah. All right, we're gonna take a look and see, can I even pick this barrel up? Or is it gonna tell me I need to do, oh shit, orange barrel. I'm gonna see if I can fill this with fuel. Let's see, I'll put it right there by this garbage can. You can fill it. Okay, natural water source. And look inside the barrel. I did liquid options. Natural water source. That's the ground. Now, if I grabbed one of these gasoline cans and I equipped it in my primary, what are the odds I can put that gas in here? Disassemble. Nope. What if I did this and I did liquid options, transfer liquid, pouring into. I really wish I could pull that. What a shame. If I pick it up. I really want to know if I can make this happen. Ah! And picking this up does not end up putting this in my inventory, it looks like. It's unequipped. Pick it up. Now he just doesn't want to pick it up. Fuck. I guess I won't. Just wasting my time trying to fill things up. Alright, we are going to go ahead and control click a bunch of these things. Throw them in the truck. Backpack still has a bunch of crap. Empty plastic bottle can go in there. Bunch of fresh fish. Carry that. Okay, there we go. Now we're back to carrying capacity. A lot of juggling of stuff right now. Now, I think, are there beds upstairs in this place? I think there might be. Yeah, see, like there's an outdoor element to this. Hang on. Oh, how nice. Yeah, dude, there's beds and stuff in here. And couch. Wow. Did I not see this? Having this universal thing really, really helps. God bless the modding community. Yeah, the ground is looking quite rank. It's cleaning liquid for us. We can fill up our water. Oh, sweet. And we got a big bed over there. Lovely. Lovely, lovely. Oh, and a metal baseball bat. Heck yeah, dude. The dumbbells in the car as well. Put these on the ground for now in here, and then I can deal with them momentarily. Rope and pliers. Some magazines. American Vacations. That sounds fun. Wish I could afford one of those. Pocket knife. Got some money. Alright, well, we can drop some stuff on the ground for the time being, and then we will put things back. Let's drop these two heavy pieces. What's a vacation? Yeah, I don't know. They tell me it's pretty good though. All right, we got good comfort with a pillow. And our nomad continues. How much battery is in this? A lot. All this grass is overtaking everything. Metal baseball bat and a dumbbell going in there. And I parked too close. Damn it. Switch seats. There we go. All right, we're going to take our excess goodies back to camp with us. And then once our goodies are there, then we are going to cook some of our fish that we have. And we're going to do some upskilling. We got some skill books. We got some tapes we can watch. Okay, so it looks like, I mean, some Zeds have migrated. We got some more people in this town again. All right, we've already gone around one way. We're gonna go the direction here of cutting through the bridge, or cutting through the river. I believe. Let's just take a look at the map. Okay, so I don't need to go this way yet. I'm gonna go one more and then go through at Freedom Road. Will take us around. And then that's our entrance. All right, so from where we are, keep going left until we hit Freedom Road. My engine is making questionable sounds. You just turn that off by clicking it? Yeah, okay, wow. Didn't know I could do that. How are the bits? Only 203 dropped frames. All right, that's better. Better than what it was. Here we go, across the bridge. Going this fast is kind of dangerous because God forbid I clip a tree. But to the victor go the spoils. The main objective we wanted to accomplish was getting our stuff back from last time. Now there's a car here. I think I have the keys to this car. It just doesn't have any gas. Give me 1 second. Yeah, the key is already in the ignition. Okay, so this is a standard vehicle that we could fill with gas. And in the trunk, yeah, see, it only holds 25. Yeah, that's a little bit. Yeah, that takes us to the cult compound. I need to keep going. Keep going down the road, Francisco. You got a long way to go, bud. So you can see the world has just started to fall into complete disarray. All that grass growing on the roads here. Yeah, so here's back toward our our little area here, and I was chopping these baby trees, and they got the best of me. They got the best of my hatchet. I couldn't believe it. And all that time, there we go. Now I think that we're through. Nope, see? These are probably the last 3 that I... No, Jesus, holy God, man. There's just so many of them. We've collected fuel. Oh my Lord, man. Yeah, see, I feel like every day that I'm gone that like 17 more of these stupid baby trees pop up. Making it real difficult, Francisco. Jesus Christ almighty. I'm okay. Slam into a tree. I would love to get this trailer backed up correctly. There we go. Real delicate, like. Wow. Oh, seat is occupied. Okay, well, that's fine. There we go. Our 2 beautiful cars that we have collected. So I think that's one objective I can mark off the map. Collect our 2nd truck and gear. Check. Clear the damn trees in the road. I don't think that that's going to happen. So I'm just going to put that there. Gas run. Check. Now, we do have... Let's take a look. Oh, hang on. I got to move my keys onto my key ring here. And I'm going to go back inside, drop my heavy leather coat down. Plop that on the ground. And that dropped me to 11.5. Encumbrance 0.3. And unequip. Flashlight. All right, we're gonna go to our little refrigerator here. All right, we've got all of these fish which are yet to be cooked. So let's go ahead and pull them into the main inventory. And I am gonna need to chop up fill this pot. Create a curry. Ooh. Create a chili. All right, we're gonna do some fish fillet that's cooked. Fish chili. All right, so a little bit of chili. We'll add some garlic, some wild garlic. All right, we can add some mushrooms. Grapefruit. Some additional cilantro. Add random beans. Hell yeah. This barbecue is gonna be good for 21 minutes, so I gotta cook this soup. I bubble it all up. Fresh, uncooked, yep, okay. So we are going to destroy for fuel, and we will destroy, there's twigs, tree branches. That's gonna go from 21 minutes all the way to an hour and 21 minutes. And then we're gonna light a fire using, we should have, yeah, wood splinters. Yeah, trying to keep the generator running here all of the time isn't so smart. You might want to move the ice chest. 'Cause, I mean, I feel like it's just pulling so much power. Yeah, we're gonna want to plant our garden. We're gonna do a little bit of inventory management. Try to spend some time taking care of this land that we have acquired for ourselves. Ooh, it's almost done cooking. And instead of doing a stir fry, we're doing something different. Doing a chili. All right, we'll put that fire out. Look at that, 40. Fish, mushroom, and soybean dried. Yeah, okay, so let's go take this and put it in a bowl, because that'll make us happy. Ooh, can I add some pepper? Pepper! Put it, I'll wait until it's in a bowl. Fishing net. I know I have a bowl, you bastard. Where are you at? You bolus bastard. Ready? Oh, hang on. Let's do this. Let's go to the home inventory. Bowl. Do I not have it? Well, this is sad and unfortunate if you mean to tell me that I don't have a bowl here, because I thought I had some laying on the ground. I thought I had like magazine limb armor. There's a jar. Let's empty that. Transfer liquid. Can I transfer liquid from this soup? No, okay, so you can't do that into the jar. What if I use a funnel? Now is this another jar? Yeah. Tainted jar. Alright, well, throw that on the ground. Well, I'm not quite sure what the hell happened to my bowl, but the bowl does make you a little bit happier. That way you don't gotta eat from a big ol' thing here. And we do have our fish that I probably should have cooked as well. So plop these bad boys back over here, and because we are hungry, I will eat half of our chili. And that should be leveling up our cooking a bit. Yeah, look at that, we're almost level 3. Alright, well with our barbecue here, let's go ahead and light some more of those wood splinters. Alright, this is going to give us some insight into when the fish are going to be finished. Alright, so... yeah, I did a decent amount of fishing yesterday. I'm just trying to get ahead of that. Yeah, we gotta start making some more fun recipes, you know? It's not enough to just eat a bunch of eggs all the time. Oh, Jesus. There we go. There it is. Put out that fire. And then these guys, yeah, I think all of them were too small for slicing. Yeah, with a bowl, you're able to make more recipes as well. That's just so sad. What the hell, man? Empty glass, dish towel, oregano. See, we got a ladle. There's a plate. Maybe that's what I was thinking of that I had. Yeah, if I had a bowl, that would be better. But at least our fish are cooked. We're cooked, boys. Let me cook. And this is gonna go bad. 5 days until it's rotten, 2 days until it's stale. All right, we have some car zones, so let's read car zone 1. Oh shit, we got the bed too. Hell yeah. All right, well we're gonna rest and read. I can take our fishies and all that stuff. I'm gonna put them, plop them in the oven. Even though they are already cooked. There we go. Trying to clean up that inventory just a little bit. Okay. Time to rest and read, Francisco. Alright, so while Francisco's doing his thing, when I zoom out here, so yeah, I got all this clay. I need to kind of aggregate that. We've got just piles of shit out here. We should probably organize the traps now that we have some of our like habanero peppers, radishes, things like that. Go drive out into the distance and lay some traps that maybe we can, hopefully catch some rabbits, things like that. It'll take, I think you have to set the traps about like 70 or 75 tiles away from you. So we can kind of walk around the outskirts here and put some traps over there. We will speed forward time. We're gonna just spend a bit of our day reading our mechanics book. "60 pages in. And now we should, now you're seeing these arrows. We have a 1.2% multiplier on mechanics. This is going to be more helpful when we watch those tapes now. We're going to have some actual XP multipliers that are going to be working in our favor. Now it's going to get too dark for us to read, exactly at 9:30, which is fine. We'll come over here and we will dip into the food. Oh, did I just put that on the ground? Ew, I put them all in the cupboard, my bad. I meant to put you in the oven. There we go. With all of them in the oven now. All right, we're gonna eat the other half of our chili. Welcome all. Thank you for joining Francisco Fultz as he survives. 2 months, 7 days, 18 hours. All right, we're gonna equip this secondarily for right now. How much we got left in this book? All right, we should be able to finish that tomorrow. And then what we got with the pot, what can we do? We got a curry that we can make. I'm gonna take the stale curry, or the stale fish. Now, now it's turned into fresh fish curry. We're gonna add some pepper to our fish curry. We're gonna add some garlic. And then we will add, I'll add a grapefruit. Fresh and uncooked. Don't you worry. We'll cook it right up. All right, we will light the fire using our wood splinters. Cook ourselves our curry. Being courageous today. Courageous. Almost done cooking. And then tomorrow we'll finish up the mechanics book, watch some tapes on the auto zone. That way we can start repairing our cars when we need to. I'm thinking that our next leg of our journey is going to be taking stuff a little bit more north toward Riverside and then visiting that spot that supposedly has like survivor equipment. Jesus, this only has 6. Yeah, there wasn't much fish left. I'm just gonna eat it. All right, I'll put the pot in here. along with the frying pan and everything else. Okay, and then we can do a random vegetable for that. All right, well, we will... Ooh, yeah, let's set our bed up inside. So we actually have that now. Where is the bed? Sleeping bag. Come here, man. There's the grill. Where's the bed, man? Well, I know that I had a bed. I know that I took one. I prefer to sleep in it now, but if that's off the table, then that just sucks. This is why we have to do inventory management. You see how hard it is whenever you just dump everything? We'll take care of it. There's just too much garbage now. All right, we will turn that off. We'll go to sleep average. And luckily it's not too cold for us. 6:50 in the morning. Oh look, a little baby tree that has decided to crop up. And now, tell me there's not a bowl in this thing, is there? I would have been upset. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We are gonna grab our traps. I think this is probably the way that we should do it. So we've got 2 snare traps. When I were to place a trap, pick this up, grab a snare trap, grab a snare trap, and I do have box traps as well. Taking that snare trap, place it right there. Add bait. We can add berries. Let's go grab. We've got radishes. Oh, we got 3 clay. Okay. Let me drop my clay down really quick, because I need to see how much I have. 13. There's only 16. Are you kidding me? It's so close. I need 4 more. Okay. Yeah, bell pepper, habanero. Grab a couple of these, grab the lime. Let's see if I'm standing in front of here. We got a chili. Yeah, see, I could add the pears and stuff there. But I want to take these peppers. I don't need, if I right click them, collect the seeds using the machete. I'll put the kitchen knife on the belt. I will put a fillet knife on the belt. All right, now let's go check our snare trap and see if I can add bell peppers. Yes, wonderful. Now just double checking. Let's do some research here. Ah, geez, I meant to say snare trap bait. Best bait for rabbits. We got carrots, cabbage, potatoes, tomatoes, apples, corn, bell peppers, lettuce, peaches, and bananas. Attract carrots. Squirrels, you got apples, corn, peanuts, oranges, peanut butter. Yep, and it's got to be 75 or at least 1 hour of in-game time before checking. Okay, so let's take our traps and pick these up now. So I want to remove this trap. It's a trap, literally. We're gonna eat ourselves some food. So let's cook. I know it's better hot, but beggars can't be choosers. All right, and then in terms of what I can drop, what would my weight be if I... Dude, I have so much stuff. Ugh. Alright, we got our worms. Let's put gum. Do I already have... Okay, I have a kitchen knife. I'll put the hunting knife on the bell left. And then we will put some of this away with the hand fork. All right, respirator filters. I don't anticipate needing the respirator right now, so I'm going to take that off. Okay, bandages. Move that in there. We're at 15.2. Let's move all of that into the backpack. Bam. Right. The fillet knife, I think right now I can probably... Let's put the fillet knife in the cupboard along with the ladle. All right, we got our 2 snare traps, and we should have box traps. Take a look in the back of the car here. Meat cleaver, there's the Molotovs, empty jerry can. All right, so we got a stick trap. There's a box of tissues. Those bone pieces of the animal. Well, there's another piece of clay. We need 3 more. Yes, we do. 3 more pieces of clay. right, time to fill up on water. How are our cabbages doing? Almost ready for harvest cabbages. Let's go. What happened to these ones? All right, these are almost ready. Well, that's awesome. Fill up our waters. All right, we're gonna put the traps in the backpack. All right, we've got extra kitchen knife. I'll put away. Awesome. And then our flashlight in the backpack. All right. We're gonna go lay our traps down on the other side over here. Look how big our search radius is. Having that level 9 foraging, friends. Hemp dog bane, we can make rope. Ooh, a frog. A non-perishable. Snail, the immortal snail. 69, nice. We are already almost at 900. I mean, this XP bonus that we got running on our foraging has been really helpful. We're at 1,000 experience. Now this has to be about 70 tiles worth, I would say. Oops. Yeah, if I did a walk too. Yeah, this has to be at least 70 tiles worth. But I'll come over here and we'll lay the traps. We'll set them right here. Move both of the snare traps and the stick trap, and then we should be able to make a box trap. There's one. Where did the other one go? Oh, there we go. Place that trap. All right, and then we will go into the backpack. All right, we are going to add bell pepper. This guy. We will add a pear. And add a berry. I feel like I was just hearing a zombie. Alright, I'm gonna mark it on the map. Traps. Alright, so we're gonna go leave these traps alone. And hopefully we will catch some stuff that's gonna put some more meat, you know, on our bones. And there's a fishing spot over there. The fishing, the trapping, the foraging, they all kind of go hand in hand with our character. Our cabbages being almost ready is pretty friggin' sweet. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and benefit from my foraging here. So yeah, look, it's like 3 twigs here, 5 things there. So you're getting more. There's a little bit of reverb going on in your voice since you're playing with the audio. Let me just make sure. Oh, shit. I've left the delay on. Thank you for pointing that out. Is that better? Yeah, there we go. Let me know if that sounds better. I accidentally had the delay on. That's my bad. That's my bad. Yeah, what do you mean you don't enjoy listening to just delayed audio? Well, thank you for speaking up, because I definitely did not notice that, and that would have probably driven me insane if that was left alone the entire time. Come back to listen to my stream and be like, oh, damn it. Wow, these wooden splintered... What the hell did I discover here? Okay, cool. I'm glad that it wasn't a lot. Okay, let's go back. Let's take a look. Foraging. 1,200. Yeah, look at that. Like 9 more days and we'll be done leveling that up. I like how the frog is non-perishable. I'm just gonna store the frog in the fridge, guys. Right, and then with our berries, I'll go ahead and munch on them. Okay, we're gonna move the seeds. Let's go put our twigs in our barbecue so it's easy for us to light up. Right, the hemp dog bane for the rope. Take the caterpillars and stuff, put them in here. God, we have so many twigs. Move these guys. All right, and then I am now going to start. Go put you in the refrigerator. And then I will turn our Jenny on, that 99 condition. Let's turn it off really quick and then add fuel. There we go. How much gas is left in our can? A little bit. I'll put it on the ground. That's it. How about that? Try to make things look a little bit nicer. Place that item. Yeah, we'll set it right there. And we have all of the fuel that are in these vehicles too, so that's another thing. These are basically like giant gas carrying vehicles. Speaking of vehicles, I could try to get that car back as well. I mean, the more vehicles that I do have, the more gas I can kind of store and use here. So we're gonna need to keep this running, and then as the generator shits the bed eventually, we're gonna have to replace the electrical components that are in it. Let's take a look at our crops. When are they gonna be ready? Almost ready. That's not enough information. While you're doing that, young cabbages, while they are doing that, I'm gonna take a rest here. Oh look, yeah, I'll put the tree branches on the ground. Some of our berries, we'll eat some. Get you some. All right, let's read our mechanics book. And while this is doing it, I'm gonna go ahead and change things up here. I'm gonna turn the game audio down for a moment, and you're gonna hear some acoustic finger picking on the guitar. There's a little bit of finger picking on my guitar that I had prepped and recorded. So that's kind of what I'm thinking for the theme here for Mr. Francisco Fultz at our little Camp Fultz. A little bit somber, but hopeful at the same time. We are almost done with Car Zone. Awesome. Okay, we have officially finished reading that book. All right, with that being done, it's another, so agriculture, I think we're still on, yeah, we still haven't done that. Did I finish? Yeah, okay, so I've already read that book. Glass making is the next, and welding. These are the two that we can do. Our guy's hungry. Eat some of our fish here. Our guy's still hungry. All right, so we're gonna, I think I might read the glass making one. Need another one of these fish. Might be time for us to try to fish again. Equip it with both of our hands. Let's take a look. Where's the nearest fishing spot? There we got bubbles. Anybody see any bubbles? Yeah, I do. I see bubbles this way. Oh, okay. Is this bubbles right here? Yes. All right, Francisco. Let's see if we can catch ourselves a fish. What did I get? You get anything? A medium green fish. Nice. Okay. $7 p.m. is around, a good time to end up doing the fishing. Between like 6 a.m., 6 to 8 a.m. and 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Seems to be the time to do the fishing. All right. So this mini game, you also got to you draw it in, but you also have to give slack. Right there. There's an example. I gotta give that fish a little bit of slack. If I go in the yellow or the red, I could break the line. So they introduced this mechanic, I think, in Build 42. It's a lot like Stardew Valley. Much more engaging. Small bluegill. Alright, he's still got the bait, yeah. He's got the bait, he's got the bait, he's got the bait. Yeah, he's got the bait. $107 out of 300. Yeah, so we're about a third of the way there to fishing level 3. I mean, I'm doing this mainly for my own survival at this point. Just trying to stock up. But now that we got the gas, we can keep the fish fresh. I am thinking about moving that ice chest. because that ice chest is actually drawing a lot of power. Ooh, this might be the big one. And the fish that we catch that are medium are big enough to be sliced, and we can take them, slice them, turn them into fish fillets. And even with the fish fillets, we can prepare sushi if we get... I have some seaweed, I have the fish, I've got the pot. We just need rice and rice vinegar. And then we can make some sushi and make our guy very happy. Gotta be quicker than that. Come on, bro. Longest fight of my life. Medium. Woo! Still get that bait. Awesome. Okay, we're gonna try fishing again, and then in the morning we're gonna check the traps. It might be a good idea for us to make a run to go check on our eggs too. Oh, look at this, man. Just catching everything. It would be nice to have the chickens here, though. I mean, we live pretty close to that chicken farm that is completely overrun by Zeds. But at one of those safe houses that has the chicken coop next to it, we should definitely go over there. But if we're gonna go that way, we're probably gonna go into Riverside as well, because I don't think I want to make that drive just for the sake of making that drive, you know? And I know for a fact that there is a trailer there that would allow me to take the chickens. And before I move those chickens, I probably want to have like an actual area for these. I want to make a drying rack, all that stuff. Oh, this is a big one. That's a big looking fish. Medium. $131. All right, dude. Too small for slicing. Wow, but these are too small for slicing? No, yeah. See, you're shitting me. I was like, anything that was medium, I can. All right. Well, that's enough fishing for today. He's not able to fit in the backpack. All right, we'll put these fish in the refrigerator. How is the gas looking on this guy? 79%. Keeping all of our stuff decent. Okay, this radish is almost going bad. All right, let's go ahead and turn these lights on. We got lights, don't we? I'll turn this lamp on, I suppose. Is this generator only powering? What is going on here? My TV should be connected, right? Has power, it does. All right. There's that. All right, let's go ahead and pull some of our auto. So car zone 2 and 3. Let's put that in here. And plop down on the ground. All right, let's watch Car Zone episode 2. Plop that in here. Yeah, look at that mechanics skill. Yes, look at that. Leveled up an entire thing of mechanics. This puts us at an advantage so that we don't have to sit here and do all of this work by hand. The grunt work initially. We can kind of get ourselves to a point where we can use mechanics to our advantage. Look at that. 2 mechanics in 1. Right. Well, that was dope. All right, we've got this tape. Drag it out. Do I have to turn the TV on to drag it out? Oh, I gotta right click it. There we go. Fix that out. Let's go turn this flashlight on. All right, we can put that tape back. And that opens mechanics number 2, right? So yep, this is 3 and 4. So before we watch the next episode of Car Zone, we will, drop this in. We will read this book, Brother in Christ. Come here. Have to turn the TV on to put the VHS tape in it. All right, turn it off. All right, let's grab this can. We're gonna fill this up. All right. I am going to siphon a little bit of gas, so. I'm gonna plop that gas back down. It's only just a little bit dark out here. God, I can't see anything. All right, there's that. Now let's switch back here, equip secondary. And then we can turn our Jenny back on. All right, turn this on. Let's set our alarm. Let's set it for 6:30 in the morning. Turn that off. All right, time to get some sleep. We'll wake up in the morning. We're gonna check the fish, and then we'll check the traps. Now it's getting a little bit chilly, 47 degrees. All right. A little bit cold and uncomfortable for our friend here. All right, we will equip fishing rod with both hands. It is the perfect time for us to do the fishing. Put this guy in there. Move a couple of our things here in the backpack. Now, let's go. Yeah, okay. We got some right here. I'll do that. I can catch 2 to 3 fish. That would be good. And the cabbages should be ready soon, which is great because then we can lay those for traps as well. Take it its sweet time. Oh, there we go. Off to the races. A little bit of patience. Sometimes I kind of just sit here and wait for the audio cue. But we got a couple of other upskilling opportunities too. Since I've got a pistol, we can reload with it. Get our reloading skill up. Where we at? What is that? It's a small white crappie. Crap. Yeah, we can work on the reloading skill. I would really like to get a shotgun before I start shooting into crowds of zombies, because that doesn't generally go super well unless you have a shotgun. Come on, friends. .3 out of 300, so we're almost halfway to level 3 fishing, and I don't even have a book on it. We are 2 months, 9 days, and 5 hours in. The weight is still dropping, but it's considerably less. I can go get that bucket of cow's milk and then try to make that butter. I just need to make the churn here, and I think I got the materials. It's just basically planks, nails, and since I've already done the lion's share of the chopping work, it's just going to amount to sawing planks and using them. We got any more fish in this area? Come on, dude. Don't be shy. taking 5 ever. I'm drawing it in. We're gonna go check the traps. Yep, there's no catch, and bait wasn't the problem. Alright, we are getting hungry as can be. How are the crops doing? They about ready? Almost ready, they're well watered. Seedling tomatoes. Okay, let's do this. Let's do create a stir. From a fresh snail. Yeah, this is why we're gonna go check those traps. The bigger ones. Alright, we'll put the uncooked ones in here. Yeah, look at that. Medium sugar. 50 hunger. Alright, we are going to grab our habaneros, our lime. I'm even going to take fish guts. I don't know if I can make use of it somehow, but peach, radish, wild pears. Okay. And how is this doing? 69%. And I think, yeah, okay, I got my mechanics 2 here. We will begin reading that after we check the traps. This is how it's done. This is how we level foraging. We're about an 1/8 of the way there. We should get there relatively fast, all things considered. I mean, when I find things, it's like my guy gets a shitload of experience for things like crickets, you know? Like 20 plus experience for like a cricket. $69 experience for a slug. See if I can get this past 2,000 today. Bit by bit, we just chip away at it. I mean, we'll be at max level foraging, and then once I get the clay, I just need like 3 more pieces of clay, and then I can finally kind of dip more into the pottery side of things. Another stick. Where are we at? 1,500. Yeah, see, look what I told you. Just ridiculous amounts of experience on the foraging. Pick up every cricket that I can. Now, I got a feeling that this bandage is healed, so we're going to remove this. And I was right. Now where's our medical at? First aid. Oh, halfway to level 1. Which the only way you get that experience is through healing yourself. And we are slow healers, so... The more severe the damage, the more experience it's worth when you finally recover. A plunger. Weird. Alright, down to the left. Ah, here we are. Okay, well we didn't catch anything there, so let's do... Take our habanero. Let's even put some fish guts here. Can I add bait? Ooh, I can. Alright, well we'll do... what else? Peach, pear, radish. Alright, we're gonna use a wild peach. We're gonna add... Might as well add some fish guts here. Check trap. Did we catch something? Is it the fish guts? Hang on. Oh, yeah, no, I got a rabbit. I got it in my main inventory right here. Wow. Weighs 17. Alright, give water, feed it. Small animals may be killed without a weapon. Yep. Gotta kill the rabbit, sorry. And we're gonna have to skin it, I think. Yeah, we're gonna butcher it, okay. But what else do we wanna add? Let's go ahead and let's add a pear. There's that bait, okay. Well, we caught one rabbit, so that's good. What up, Kitten Rit? What up? Welcome. Francisco has been doing some fishing. We've upskilled our mechanics by 2 levels because we read one of the books, then watched some of the tapes that we got from Riverside. So now we're going to read the other book. And we just caught a rabbit. The insects are obviously good for bait, for the fishing, but we're looking for like fresh vegetables, and we're almost done harvesting cabbages, and those cabbages are going to be used for traps. All right, we got bad mushrooms, discard those. I've been fishing on my farm too. Ooh, word on the street is Jelly's got a farm in Stardew Valley. I don't have any rabbits though. Ooh, ginseng. Ginseng is good. That is naturally give you some energy. Yeah, that's what we're talking about. Habanero. And with the seeds from the wild plants and stuff that we find, we can plant our own. The rumors are true. I'm back, boys. Can say that I'm Jelly of Jelly's farm. Jelly's back. Tell a friend. Hey, Jelly's back. Hey guys, Jelly's back. Jelly's back. I don't know if you know. Jelly's back. Jelly's back. Jelly's back. Jelly's back. Oop. Oh, I gotta take a leak, but But then here's all of the stuff that we have. Let's go plop some of the fresh stuff back. Mushrooms, the peaches. We can make like a stew. Now, I should have a meat cleaver. Yeah, let's equip this primary. And then come here, butcher that rabbit. That should give us some additional skill. And look, we got some trapping experience. Alright, and then did that give us any butchering? Yes, it did. Alright, 52. And 75. Alright, so we got a fresh rabbit head. You can slice it. Rabbit leather that is unprocessed. And then there's that rabbit meat. Oh yeah, alright. We're going to slice the animal head to get the skull. We can actually repurpose it. Oh, look at that, gave us some cooking for that. And then with the skull, rabbit skull and twine, and you can make an animal skull necklace. You need to have 3 of them. Long animal skulls necklace. I do have twine. Can make myself a pretty animal skull necklace. Yeah, see, it's a poor cut, but the butcher skill will help with that. So let's take a look at our pot. If we were to create a chili from rabbit meat, let's put a little bit of rabbit meat in here. We will add. We're gonna add some habaneros. Then we will add what else will go good with our chili? We'll add some pepper. And I'm gonna go ahead and add another rabbit meat in there. Game chili. That's hell yeah. Alright, plop that meat in the fridge. We've got the rabbit leather. I'm gonna go ahead and put that alongside the animal brain and the skull. We're gonna put that in here. Alright, take our bugs that we found. We got 4 more minutes of the barbecue. Let's destroy one of those tree branches. There's another hour's worth. All right. We're gonna go ahead and cook our game chili. We will light that fire using there's some twigs, there's the wood splinters. Let's use the wood splinters. Wood splinters every time. Can't stop, won't stop. everybody's enjoying the stream so far. If you are just kicking back on this Sunday, getting ready for work the next day, hope you're enjoying yourself. Francisco's making the best of his situation. Look at that, 65. All right, we will eat a quarter of it. Need that bowl still. Stuff. I stay up late because sleep makes the workday come faster. 2 days until it is stale. All right. And then generator info, 54%. We will turn it off. We will gasoline can. We will fill. Is this empty? No, it's not. Equip secondary. Add the fuel. You took a 7-hour nap today, kid. Yes, you did. But you were tired. And we still got some gas left. Awesome. Now, well, we can turn. I've got to move this. I got to move the ice. I think that this is one of the reasons that this has taken all the power. I'll set that right there. Just don't want to waste power if I don't have to, you know? Popsicle freezer. So it's still providing power. 0.2 liters an hour, 0.16 an hour. How does one disconnect? I guess. If I pick it up, and then I can just drop it on the ground. Aha, there we go. Now it shouldn't be taking any power. That should reduce the amount of consumption by half. Yeah, there you go, look at that. 0.15 liters an hour as opposed to, it was like going close to 0.4. So half a liter an hour and there's 10 hours. Yeah, that's sweet. So the fridge and the gas power generator are the only things that are taking power at this point in time, which is what I want. And we need to read our book. I'm gonna move, pick this chair up. Are you kidding me? Can I rotate it? Change it that way. There we go. There's a risk to breaking this chair if I pick it up. That's just sad. All right, back to mechanics. And while we read this, I'm going to flip on some more music for you guys. Which you should probably be familiar with this by now. There we go. We are back. Okay, we're gonna finish reading this book. We are full to bursting. Thanks for letting me take you on a little sonic tour there while I did the boring stuff. 260 pages. Yeah, so we'll do this. We'll watch the other auto video. We're in a better spot to kind of take care of our vehicles. And then we'll go check our traps. Hell yeah, brother. Yeah, look at that. I think we have a times 5 multiplier on the mechanics now. And look, we have mechanics 3 as well. We're gonna sit on the ground. We're gonna see. All right. Let's see where this takes us mechanics wise. Playing auto zone number 2. Or car zone, whatever it was. Now, if you're enjoying the content, everybody, please drop a like, click subscribe, share the video. Would greatly help. Trying to expand my outreach and subscriber count. Every person matters. Here goes that mechanics. Let's go, boys. Come on, let's go. Another book that's going to be very important to read is Electrical. Now we're spending our time out in the wilderness here trying to level things up. Oh, bam, look at that. 3 levels of mechanics and we haven't even touched the cars ourselves. But we're trying to upskill to better prepare ourselves for the nastiness that lives out in the world. Francisco is well versed at surviving alone. All right. So that got us another level of mechanics. Where are we sitting? We're at 12. All right. Car Zone episode 3. It's now got a check mark next to it. Look, we got the cook show. We got woodcraft. We're gonna go ahead and finish the rest of our chili. Full to bursting or stuffed? Okay, we're stuffed. Alright, plop that guy in there. These are stale and cooked. And we got our big old fishies. Awesome. How's the generator? 67% fuel. Better than it was. Almost ready. I would like you to be ready now. The impatience is growing. Now, with all of our vehicles and stuff, let's take a look at the cars, because based off of what we have read and what we know now, I mean, obviously we want to keep our eyes peeled for more of those VHS tapes, but let's just see what we're able to accomplish. To be able to do a lot more now. All right, so this engine, mechanics 3 of 5. Take the engine part, so I need 5 mechanics and a wrench. And we're almost to 4, okay. Uninstall. Front right tire need to be uninstalled first. Chance of success, chance of damage. So you need a ratchet wrench and a jack, okay. And we've got these things. The hood, you need to have welding torch, which we do. Welding of level 1. Using screws, so a steel sheet with 8 screws. We have the proper mechanics. That's how we can repair that. And what about the glass? We can uninstall it. Recipe, intermediate mechanics, recommended skill, mechanics 3 out of 5. So, the screwdriver and the recipe and the skill. That would be an uninstallation. So do I just uninstall a bad one and install a good one, I'm supposing? Gas tank, recommended skill 7. Gas tank needs to be empty. Ratchet wrench. Okay, so you're kind of getting an idea of what's required to uninstall things here. So 5 seems to be a good, what is this? Right rear tire. And it's right rear brake, right rear suspension. So this tire, okay, so to change a tire, you just need a jack, tire iron, lug wrench. And you should be able to right click on all of these, huh? Yeah, okay, we can do it that way too. So the windshield has 19%. Engine condition is 26. How's our guy looking right here? Much better engine. Worst thing is the right tail light. And I just need a screwdriver, and that's all I need. We got that vehicle, and then can I open both these vehicles at mechanics, or can I only have one at the same time? I only have one. All right. Well, let's go ahead and patch the tail light. I'm gonna take one of these tail lights out. We will replace this tail light with a better one. The one that's at 84%. Swapped them. There we go. Get into RV. What? What the fuck just happened? Whoa! Whoa, whoa. That's not an RV. I don't know where I am, but that... Okay. Well, we have just teleported. We are gonna have to survive this. I have no fucking idea what just happened. Needless to say, there was no RV there. Okay. Where are we? Run, Francisco, run. Yeah, no, dude. Okay, we are in the middle of fucking nowhere. Holy shit, we're on the other side of the map. Francisco's been teleported. He's been teleported from Camp Fultz, Build 42. What did you do? I walked up to the back of my car. It's a good thing I have a flashlight and all of my necessities on me. Okay. Wow. Okay, but damn, all of my fish. Do I still have my... I'm gonna have to take my inventory here soon. Alright, we need to lose this horde. Oh shit, I can get out of RV? What? Whoa, okay. Unexpected sci-fi element. Yeah, no, what the fuck just happened, bro? Look at this, errors counting. They're just climbing. The game is like, you did something you're not supposed to. Whoa. Bro, that was wild. Okay, the errors are just climbing. We're going to quit to the front here. What is this? Have you ever been teleported before in your years of playing this game? No, I have not. Oddly enough, I have not. I'm just glad that I right-clicked and that I could get out. That was scary as could be. I thought I was going to have to go on this whole second tangent or whatever and just survive with what I had. Okay, well, while the game is figuring itself out. Okay, there we go. We're back. Wow, that was crazy as can be. All right, we're gonna load that. We're gonna load back in. Well, note to self: don't enter the back of your car if it's not really an RV, because that is a mod. That was pretty sketch. Really thought there for a moment that I was going to die. Francisco lives another day. Yeah, I know. Francisco lives in parallel universes. All right, we're back. We're back in there. Yeah, look at that. That was crazy. We're all the way. Let's just open our map. We went from here all the way over here. This is where we were. Maybe he had a freaky mushroom foraging. Yeah, dude, that is hella far away from where we are. That is literally just like wrapped around the other side of the map. I have no idea what just happened. He didn't really teleport, but they want you to think. Yeah, all the cattle and stuff are there. All right, let's take a look at what we have real quick. So we have been reading some books. That we have done. We need to find a shotgun, upskill, reloading. We need to make Camp Fultz more homey. Collect rotten food for the fertilizer. Yeah, the bed. I'm pretty certain that one of the thuds that I heard was the bed falling out of that fucking trailer. I'm pretty confident that we lost the bed. So I'll end up driving one of the vehicles in town and collecting a bed and bringing it back to Fultz. Or what does it take to build a bed? Build a bed. Let's build a bed. We'll build a bed. Oh, hang on. I can swap out one of my creepy voice here. So, for example,
The creepy voice. Let's swap it out.
woo! Ooh, yeah. And we're back. They can't keep us down. My own song stuck in my head. Have a good evening, Plasmid. I'm going to be wrapping up the stream here relatively soon, probably in the next 10 or so minutes. I think I'm going to check the traps and head back to the base. Thank you so much for joining, Plasmid. Ooh, an onion. Have a good night. Picking up a cricket. Picking up a stick. What is this? Peanuts. Oh, 134 experience for some peanuts. Jesus. Foraging. We're at 2,000. Ooh, some thistles. What is that? A calf skull. Drop that, drop that. Take that flint nodule. Did we catch anything? Nothing. Or I gotta add my bait. Apparently it cannot be in the backpack. It's gotta be in your main inventory here. There's none of this good for bait, I guess. Collect the seeds from the habanero. One would think that I should be able to take the bait away. I guess none of the stuff that I have is good for that. Well, crapola. Just keep working on grabbing some of these cockroaches and stuff. Guess it just wasn't a bait day. Well, with the cabbages soon, I should be able to catch more cabbages and tomatoes. But I'll definitely end up making some more traps and then laying them further. Come on, fishies.
I just wanna fish. Somebody give me a fish, please. Where are the freaking fish?
They gotta be here somewhere. Come here. Fish gods don't look like they're blessing me today, man. It's the only way to get the fish god's attention. There we go, yes. I just had to ask politely. What is it? It's... Well, I'm neither under nor overwhelmed, just whelmed. $2.5K out of 9K. Lemons. We got wild lemons. Don't mind if I do. If life gives you lemons, you take those lemons and you make more lemons. You genetically modify the lemons into larger lemons. And then you make those lemons grow arms and legs, and you convince them to do your bidding. They are. Oh my God, it's clay. It's 3! I got 3! I got 3!
Got 3 clay and a rock.
Woo. Hell yeah. All right, let's take our clay. Victory. We claim victory. Camp Fultz. Damn these little trees. No, I ate the tis. I ate wild thistles. Alright, I'm gonna drop some of this stuff off on the ground. Limestone. Right, with our clay. This is amaze balls. Do we have enough? I think we do. Yo. All right. Advanced kiln and a mason's trowel. Look at that. And look, the amphora that you can use to store a large quantity of liquids. But we want, look, I think I had a bellows, the advanced kiln. And then there's primitive furnace. We don't care about primitive kiln. See, they both take the same amount. Simple forge, stone block, bucket of cement, and a wooden bucket. Simple furnace. We got cabinets and stuff. All right, so for the advanced kiln, get that mason's trowel. Go ahead and equip secondary here. Mason's trowel, we got it. Woo! Put that on the belt. Place our fish there. Oh yeah, and it didn't end up getting to put my light bulb back. Because I got in the RV and teleported myself. When in doubt, teleport out. Bam. We'll make that kiln in the morning. All right, we'll take all of the clay. And we'll go to building. We want an advanced kiln. We will put our advanced kiln. Our pottery wheel is right there. We'll plop it right here. Am I able to pick it up and move it? Nope. Once it's down, it's down. Okay, there. That's what that was. Rotten mushrooms. Cool. And then in our advanced kiln, now I'm gonna come over here. So what is this? This is a stone anvil. Mortar and pestle unfired. We are going to put mortar and pestle in here. So we can make a clay bowl. So later in a log. Mortar and pestle. So I have that. I just need to put a log in there. Bam. Let's go grab a log. Come on, Loganos, everybody, let's burn. We will make something. Ceramic mortar and pestle. Let's go. And it made it. Sweet. Look at that. Now we can take plantains, we can take wild garlic, anything like that, and you can turn it into a poultice. Normal or dried. Plantain to turn it into a poultice, and then comfrey into a poultice. What is this? Ceramic mortar and pestle, gas mask filters. This is to interesting sponge, coke, an aerosol bomb. You need to have a mortar and pestle, hairspray, a box of sparklers, aluminum foil, and duct tape. Comfrey, we have plantains and we have wild garlic. We can make a ceramic bowl now. How exciting. What do we need to do that? It's literally to sculpt a bowl. We need 2 clay and some water. And then get the jar, small ceramic crucible, pipe segment. Well, when we get some more clay, we can make ourselves that bowl like I had wanted to. And then what experience did I get in pottery for making that one thing? 3.75. All right, we gotta turn that Jenny off. We gotta grab the gasoline. We gotta add that fuel. We will siphon the gas out of the white car. Some more of it. think that if we have twice the generators, that they'll go through half the gasoline, but I'm not necessarily sure on that piece. Technically, they do take gasoline to operate. I'm gonna put the mason's trowel right next to this guy. We will place it right in front. Okay. We've just passed the 3-hour mark. I think that I'll get some food for Francisco here. Let's take the ones that were stale. Or let's grab some of this rabbit here. Fresh uncooked. So we'll do a little bit of rabbit. And we will do... Let's grab one of the medium fish. Says that, yeah, okay, so we can slice that. Let me grab the fillet knife. Where the hell is the fillet knife? Probably in here. Well, I will take the fork. And I'll take the meat cleaver. I will equip it as my primary for now. And then I should be able to take more grills here, welding rods. Yep, okay, and look, we got enough plantains here. Take the plantains. Oh, no wonder I'm carrying a tree branch. Plop that in there. Alright, well, I guess I'm going to slice it with the machete. Alright, we will create another chili. Put some fish fillet in there. And then we will also add some rabbit. That's already at 47. Chili, what do we want to add? add some cilantro. And we'll add some pepper. Anything else we want to add? I'm gonna add another fish fillet onto it. It's got 67 there. And we add some peanuts. Is there anything else? Add a random herb. That seems good to me. Add whatever's left of the fish. There's like nothing. All right, so then I can cook that. And while that's doing its thing, let's learn the basics of welding. I need some salt. I do need it. Unfortunately, I don't have any. My guy is holding too much. There we go. There we go. Wow, 89 is what that's going to be worth. Turn it off. All right, we're pretty hungry. Fish, rabbit, and peanut chili. 89 hunger. Let's eat half of it. Eat some soup. And we will make a bowl next. Full to bursting. All right, let's take a look at our plantains and we can do the poultice. Okay, and then, I mean, I can also say the same thing for some of the garlic that we have here. Garlic, garlic, garlic. Ooh. Can prepare the meat sauce. So we got a jar, ground beef, tomato, oregano. And so you make homemade sauce. Marinara, oregano, salt, tomatoes. So we have a jar and a jar lid and a fork and an onion, but we just don't have that oregano that's dried. I need a drying rack. Requires a plant drying rack. All right, well, I am going to make the poultice. Heck yeah, dude. All right, we're going to put our stew in there. Move that. Aids recovery, helps fight against infection when used as a poultice. Sweet. Suture needle. Let's see, can I move cross point 2? Thread in there. Yay, now we've got the poultice in there. Plantain and garlic poultice. Take the frying pan back, and I'm gonna set it in here. Store the rest of the plantains. Store the meat cleaver. Favorite the fork. Okay. Well, there we go. I think that we're gonna kill the rest of this day by reading a book. I'm gonna rest, read some of the basics of welding, and as I read my book, I think, my friends, that the time has come to say goodbye. So, what do we have ahead of us? We have quite the journey, my friends. We need to focus on our survival. We need to focus on collecting more food and preparing for winter. We've got some upskilling to do, but now we are able to make use of our pottery skills. We've got our farm, our trapping, all of the basic necessities that we need to live as long as we can survive. But there are some deadly things that exist out there in the world, and I believe that we need to go out and about to find some new materials. So I'm thinking that the next stream, maybe we'll finish up some of these basic things that we need to get done, and then we're gonna start really hitting the town and fighting some zombies, getting involved. Francisco Fultz, thank you so much for 2 months, 11 days, 9 hours of life, 709 zombies killed, with our favorite weapon being our bare hands. Everybody, once again, I am just some dude on the internet. I greatly appreciate you. Feel free to stick around for the end of this song as I close out the stream. Please click subscribe, please click like, click that notification bell, and share this video. It helps so much. I plan on streaming again at least once a week. I will shoot for Sundays, and maybe twice a week if it's possible. Thank you so much for your time. I hope you all have a wonderful week. And Francisco Fultz will see you in the next stream.